Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. And I'm tired. It's been, well, and I have a spot on my glasses. You look way better. So, my daughter and I just finished planting, not a whole lot, maybe 4 pounds of seed potatoes. Just out in the garden space. Nothing crazy. Just making sure we had 2 eyes on the piece. I'm holding the hoe like I'm a state worker. We putting at least 2 pieces of potato or 1 piece with a couple of eyes in each hole. We went about, I don't know, 6 inches deep, about 6 or 8 inches apart, and just right down a row. Mark the end of the row with some T-posts in the soil, and then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll clean up the edges and stuff, because the only tool we used was a hoe. And planted some green beans in rows, and on the end of those we'll use probably T-posts and run some wire for the vines to grow, but we won't do that until they start to grow a little bit. Watered the rest of the vegetables. Oh, we planted a couple stalks of celery. That's about it. I mean, it's not a lot, but it was an evening after work. So, I work. I'm blessed to still be going to work 8 hours. Today it was actually 12 hours. But, so we work, and then I come home, and I was blessed to be able, with some help. I always like it when my kiddos help, particularly when they want to, and she wanted to help get some green beans, and she wants to plant some flowers too, but we have to put food in first, and then we'll get her flowers going. But so what have you done? What do you think? I guess the purpose of this is I did all this and still have plenty of time after work. It didn't take, all of that didn't take 45 minutes. Now I did have the tools easily accessible and the seeds ready. And I guess by ready, I mean the green bean seeds were in a package on the shelf, ready to come out to the garden area. And then the potatoes had been sitting out on the counter for 2 days because I meant to do it the other day. And so they were all but ready. I'm all twisted, and that bugs some people more than me. But so the potatoes were ready, but we did all that after a full day. We took a little bit of extra time and did some chores. People have been doing it like that for a long time. You can find a half hour, 45 minutes to do, however you're gardening or planting. Whether it's a big field full of garden, whether it's a window seal herb garden. Spend a little bit of time every day. Make it better. Try to expand it the best you can. There's lots of creative ways. And that's the best thing you can do with your preps is, I don't really devote, I don't plan and devote all day, every day to it. This actually planting a garden to us is not part of our preps as far as our extra prep. It's just what we are trying to do. I am not a master gardener. I'm sure some of the things that I'm doing, I'm screwing up on or I'm not doing right. And that's okay. I have to learn that I can get better, that I can do it, and I can do research and I can practice and I can get better at growing things, and so can you. And I'd rather learn those lessons today when I can currently still go buy a bag of potatoes versus when I can't, when there are no potatoes to be found, or I have to go someplace that's such a terrible place or that I don't feel is safe to get those potatoes. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And I am not planning a 5-acre garden, not even planning a half an acre garden. I would like to, but I'm just not. I'm planting some containers and window seals. We're starting avocados tonight. And we're just using the seeds and toothpicks and bottles of water, and we're hoping to get, I think she said she wanted 2 avocados to live. So we're gonna plant twice that many and see what we can come up with. Same thing with the celery we're doing. It's totally an experiment. I've never even seen anyone grow celery. And so we're trying that. But I mean, well, the celery we ate it and we just cut the 2 inches off the bottom. So that didn't even cost us anything extra. And the rest of it is relatively inexpensive. Some of the stuff I bought last year, some of the green bean seeds that we used both last year and this year are several years old. Because I'll replenish this year and then I'll use the oldest ones I have, or some of those. So we may not have great yields onto those either. I try to get heirloom seeds and not, modified seeds, just so if I want to, like tomatoes, I planted some of my own tomatoes from seeds, and they did great until something or someone got them and plucked them. But you can do it too. Get out of your comfort zone. Find a way to grow something and experiment. Try to grow something that you can eat, you can enjoy, you can share. Peppers are pretty easy. Cucumbers are pretty easy. I don't know. I just want you to eat, and I want you to learn new things that can help save your life and keep you and your family ready. That's what it's all about. Thanks for watching. Let's get ready.